Welcome back to the show, and we're in conversation with Najma Ahmed, the chairperson of Treasures of Heaven, and she's going to be talking to us about the event Let's Give Our Women Dignity. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Jazakallah so much for having me on your radio show. It is really appreciated.
It's only a pleasure. Let's talk a little bit about Treasures of Heaven.
Yes, Treasures of Heaven has been in existence since 2012, and we had a fundraiser for Gaza in 2023, also in November, during the 16 days of activism, and we did one on the 30th of November. It is a registered NPO for abused women and children, and we wanted to share, basically inform our public that Treasures of Heaven does not only support local issues. We are basically reaching out to our women in Gaza where they need, I think, more assistance than we do. But inshallah, we want to actually appeal to everyone on the radio. We had a fundraiser and our target was about 20,000 then for women's menstruation cups, and we're working closely with Sister Muniba Bayat. And these were for the women either in Lebanon, Egypt, and Gaza. As you know, aid is so difficult to get through to our people out there.
How are you managing to do that? As you say, it is a very difficult situation right now to be able to get that aid through them. So, what sort of sources and resources are you using to be able to do that?
Yes, Sister Muniba Bayat, I must say, is quite well resourced. Alhamdulillah, she was in Gaza for a couple of weeks, and she went via Egypt, and she also visited the site where refugees from Gaza, women, are based, and she has managed to, deliver 1,000 menstruation cups with cost. Obviously, it costs like 5,000 rand to courier or to cart it there. So that's the reason why, for us to understand the costs and the difficulty, but, we need to get this. What do our women use, sister? Really, we need to understand that that was our theme, giving women dignity. And, I think we are so fortunate and basically have all the amenities and whatever we may need. But for them, it is difficult. They're using, scraps and material and the likes of socks and tent and all of that. So this is about sanitary wear and giving them some dignity at least.
Yes, and I agree with you. So, is this the washable sanitaries that you're actually handing out to them?
They also have those ones, but these are the cups which are also reusable. And, she has been distributing that during the course of this year. I think, with the ship flotilla, what happened there, that was actually, the ship that was supposed to initially take all that, but as we know, that ship didn't arrive there, and the goods were not basically able to be distributed there. So she had to use another way and another route of getting this. And alhamdulillah, she delivered it herself on the ground, which is why we want to say to people that this is, something that is firsthand, and we know it's going in the right direction, alhamdulillah. So with ease and comfort, we know that funds will be used in the correct way, inshallah.
That's true. Let's talk about your event. You're having an event on the 30th of November, which is Let's Give Our Women Dignity. And it's nice to see that this particular aspect is taking place because, as we know, you were just penning out that experience to us for where women, don't have access to sanitaries or menstrual cups as such, and it makes it very difficult. And you're just literally giving them their dignity back. So that's where the word "Let's Give Our Women Dignity" comes into place, is to be able to make people understand the difficulties that they actually experience with this. And I think it's something that people don't realize the seriousness of that particular situation and aspect of what women go through. And I think it's having to pen that out that is important.
Yes, absolutely, sister. And we've had it on the 30th of November, and we had a bit of logistical issues. We initially supposed to have it at the hospital, at Midlands Hospital, and due to the dynamics, they didn't want us to have a full-blown, Palestinian event with our colors, memorabilia, and flags, and all of that. So we had to look for another venue at very short notice. And Alhamdulillah, we managed to do that with the help of Allah, and really a miracle in its making. And I must say that the women got together and we managed to get that off. And, it was raising for 60 women we had catered for at 200 Rand per ticket, which is about 12,000 Rand. So we were trying to get some biryani sales and to sell so that we can also raise extra money. And we managed to get the sponsor from the Midlands Hospital that did not host us. That was 5,000 Rand, 17,000 Rand in total. So we were aiming to raise like 20,000 and we haven't reached the target. So we appeal to people out there who are listening in, inshallah, to maybe just raise a bit more, 3,000, or if it's more, alhamdulillah. So that's where we are at, my dear sister. And Jazakallah for giving us this platform.
I appreciate you taking the time to come out and actually, should we say, create more awareness as far as dignity for women is concerned. But I know you mentioned the GBV version of things, and we know today is the last day of the 16 days of activism. What role have you been playing as far as that is concerned?
Yes, we are active throughout the year, my dear sister. I want to emphasize that the 16 days of activism should be during 365 days. And we are having close links with the courts, the SAP, and the likes of women facing violence. And I must emphasize that, GBV is basically the worst form of violence, but we have different levels of abuse as well. You can have maybe physical, emotional, sexual, financial, and remember that it is a broad subject. So we also, the 30th of November, where we hosted this event, it was also commemorating World AIDS Day, which was the 1st of December, and also remembering that cancer awareness is, in October. So we deal with the likes of cancer. We've got women in our group, and we try to mentor them and, advise them, counsel them, help them, and those who are struggling with their light bulbs and various issues in terms of, poverty alleviation, outreach initiatives. So, alhamdulillah, we are a small group trying to make a difference, my dear sister.
And I think that's what it's about is, every little bit makes a difference. And I think you have been making those differences. If you just reach out to one person at a time, that's also really a phenomenal thing is you changing one life at a time. I want to thank you for joining us. What would you like to leave us with this morning?
I want to say, reach out to anyone close by to you and remember that whatever you do behind closed doors and out there in the open, Allah is watching us. So remember, we must, continue to be consistent, be caring, and really try and make a difference in somebody's life. I think we are, Muslim to start off with. Humanitarian values should be instilled in every one of us, homes, from our children, right, up to the public. So whoever's struggling out there in any way, try and reach out, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Jazakallah so much. And I think it's creating that sisterhood and support structures. And I think that's what it's all about. Jazakallah for penning that out to us. We saying to the audience out there, let's create that sisterhood. Let's create those support structures. And let's go and join Treasures of Heaven. And let's make a difference. Jazakallah so much. Thank you. Take care.
Sorry, can I just, yes, Jazakallah, but before I leave, can I please leave our number if anybody wants to pledge?
Yes, sure, you may. Most definitely.
Yes,
Can you please read your number out to us?
Yes, it's, sorry, Mark, for this. It's 082 774 6174. And they can WhatsApp me on this number, and inshallah, we'll definitely get back. We can share their pledges with yourself, and you can probably, announce what every little cent count, no matter how little it is. Please don't feel shy. It may be even a 10 rand, 20 rand, whatever it is. Alhamdulillah, it's for the near and the good cause. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah so much. Shukran.
Shukran. Thank you so much for joining us. Definitely an insightful talk. Take care, and we're wishing you all the best going forward. And we're hoping that other women join you on this drive. Jazakallah so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Treasures of Heaven, giving women dignity, and of course dealing with the GBV and many other concepts that are coming through to the fore. So do join them, and let's create those support structures that are needed out there. We're going to go for a quick break, and we'll be back with you shortly.